Добро пожаловать на канал Али Геймс. Продолжаем наше приключение в Dragon Age. И сегодня мы начнем с того, что пойдем с Эмриком в Некрополь. Спасать его... Не спасать его, а короче, подругу его бывшую. Обезвреживать. Вот, подобрала слово. Пойдем, я думаю, через перекресток. У Нивы осталось что-то, надо еще сделать, чтобы она стала этим стражем завесы. Так, что нам тут дерево споет? На удивление ничего. Кстати, не появилось ли... Нет, не открылись, блин, алювианы. Досадно как-то.
Okay, so the plan is basically to sneak around, find Hezekiah's lantern, and smash it. It's quite a crowd over in the manor.
Johanna's gathering. If she's mingling there, we'll be spotted. Fortunately, we have someone who could pass as a servant.
You don't think he'll stand out?
There'll be other undead servants. I'd be surprised if Johanna recognized him. You know, she never truly appreciated Manfred's cleverness. Right, Manfred. You're to find Johanna's guests and help us gather information on where her workshop might be. We'll be watching in case anything occurs.
Something's going to occur.
Once we find and destroy Johanna's lantern, we'll end whatever she's planning. Hopefully, before she introduces the lantern to her guests.
Ну, побежали.
That should be enough time for Manfred to blend in as a servant.
Let's find a place inside to observe him, quietly.
Right. Let's find another way in.
Johanna's last guests must already be in attendance.
There's a lot of people here. Hezekiah must be planning to drain their souls with her lantern.
And after that? Raise more undead, I'd wager. But no ordinary revival would require such a massive store of magic.
Sounds like the party's in that main hall where we confronted Hezekiah.
Perfect. We can watch Manfred discreetly from the balconies.
And see if Hezekiah has that lantern on her.
Окей. Но мне почему-то кажется, что она догадается про Манфреда. Слишком уж он выделяется, я бы так это назвала.
There's Manfred. And Johanna.
But no lantern.
Now, you were saying about a shrine in the manor.
Yes, a shrine revealed by a spectral tome, which, as an expert, I could read if our host ever lets me into the library.
An ancestral shrine? I could question the deceased there about the location of Johanna's lantern.
Well, if a book can lead us to the shrine, let's hit the library.
Шли в библиотеку.
I'm just waiting.
The library's to the east, right? Where we closed Hezenkas's portal into the Fade.
Why did she return to this mansion?
Johanna must have a workshop hidden here. Likely where she's prepared whatever she plans to empower with this lantern.
We're not alone here.
Johanna's creatures, we must deal with them quickly.
Да, справимся, не волнуйся. Пацаны, а вы где вообще? Кажется, у вас сложности.
I'd expected Johanna to post more guards.
Maybe she didn't want to scare her guests? Let's see if we can find that book pointing to the ancestral shrine.
Так, найдите призрачный фолиант.
Nothing about a shrine here.
And what's a romance doing under geography?
Да вот обшарь всю библиотеку называется.
This isn't it.
Oh, a handsomely bound volume, but no.
What about this? That book just snarled at me.
Ah, there's our spectral tome. Well done.
No, it's not opening.
One must be delicate. That guest of Johanna's claimed to be an expert in spectral literature.
And was interested in the shrine. Let's have Manfred hand him the book, see what he says.
Ну вот. Опять обратно бежать. Очередной андед. Манфред, где же ты? Вниз.
Were you waiting for us? Manfred, take this tome to the man asking about the shrine, please.
Don't worry. We'll watch from the balcony.
Окей, возвращаемся на балкон.
What's this? The spectral guide to Blackthorn Manor? There now. I only want to look up one thing. There is an ancestral shrine in the northwest wing.
Perfect. Let's go to the shrine.
Yes, the deceased there should be most helpful in finding Johanna's lantern. This way to the shrine.
I've never
Побежали.
been to a party with so many mages without being hired to kill one of them.
Were your targets always mages?
Not all the time. But how do we kill Hezenkos? Does she even breathe?
It's unlikely. The stilling of the lungs is one of the first blessings of undeath.
Don't worry. We'll find a way.
Здравствуйте.
The shrine's locked.
We must find a... Manfred?
What's he got there?
Что он нам принес?
Is this the key to the shrine?
Excellent, Manfred.
Манфред максимально полезен.
Oh my. A body from the house of the Verheims prepared during the Storm Age.
Well, anyone can see that.
We'll have to inter it safely in the necropolis. Afterwards.
Time to find Hezenkos. He's all yours, Emmerich.
By flame and seal. By light and flood. Open your eyes once more.
Who dares disturb?
Friends to the dead.
Friends, this one was abandoned. Lost. Emmerich, it's getting noisy.
He's unusually obstinate. Speak! Where is Hezenkos?
Prove yourselves. What claim have you to the deceased? A willing dead companion. This one concedes. Hezenkos makes a thing that should not be. Red tapestry. Look there.
Rook! Did you hear that? Manfred just...
I know! Also, we should move.
Манфред заговорил. Он эволюционирует.
Oh, he can talk! Manfred, say something else. Come now, you just spoke.
We have to go.
Yes, yes.
Так, красный гобелен. Ну, собственно, вот. Отлично. Тут, наверное, как раз будет тот самый сундучок. И еще. Как это? Больше сундучков. Там скелетик лежит. Трагедия в камне. Ну что, мы подбираемся. куда-то. Здравствуйте.
Your hammer's work. We're on the right track.
Right. Where's that red tapestry?
Ну вот.
This wall looks... Ha! Secret door.
Manfred, could you please squeeze through and open the door from the other side? Yes! Aha! I knew I didn't imagine him speaking.
How can Manfred talk now?
He began as a wisp that embodied what most wisps do: curiosity. I knew he was learning quickly outside the necropolis, but this level of complexity is remarkable.
Does a skeleton need to learn anything? He's not even alive.
Ah, but Lucanus, what is life considered holistically?
Why did I ask that?
Good work, Manfred.
Hope this leads to where Hezenkos is keeping that lantern.
I can only imagine what she's planning to use it for.
Тут еще вот куча каких-то штук. Не годится. Их еще, походу, в порядке в каком-то зажечь надо. Так, это есть. Это не катит. Ага, 3 штуки надо угадать. Там вон бляшки нарисованные. Зигзаг и такая, как печенька. Вот это. Нет. Мне ж не показалось. Так, сначала это. Потом такая половинка амфоры. Тут ее нету. Что-то вот это, наверное. Вот, половинка амфоры. Осталось. Это похоже на половинку амфоры. Нет, здесь уже нету. Давайте вот эту попробуем. Увы. Ну, я понимаю, что не похоже. Ну, блин. Прям такую точно где взять? Прямо вот половину. Уже нет. Вон она, смотри. Ага. А ее как открыть? Короче, нам, чтобы ту открыть дверь, надо как-то эту открыть. Ага, для этого нужно виспа найти. Да-да, нужен висп. Уже заметили. А где же найти виспа? Привет, Манфред. Ты виспа тут не видел? Вот он. Пошли со мной, маленький. Отмыкай. Спасибо. Записная книжка Синешаля. О. Так, это есть. Блин, не то дернуло. Вот это. И вот это.
Ah, another shrine.
Fresh flowers. Someone has been here.
Ветхая записка. В память о прелестнейшей из цветов. Пусть в смерти она цветет вечно. Мы тут ничего не нашли. Ладно. Обидно. Это ништяков не завезли, что-то как-то. Едем вниз, да?
This must lead to Johanna's workshop.
What's that through the wall?
Oh my word!
Mierda.
Ого!
I thought you and your little friends might worm your way into my party, Karen.
Johanna, even half lich, you can't control something this massive.
Such little baby.
Вот
That
это
glow on the
жесть.
skeleton up there. That's Hezekiah's lantern.
She's going to use the life stored in it to reanimate that monstrosity. Quickly, we must reach the lantern.
Вот он и появился, скелет из этого, из трейлера.
Made that one ready.
Записка, забрызганная чернилами. Последнее приглашение, которое нужно отправить. Ставельтон, Культенбах, Лейвенхардс, который осмелился скопировать мои работы. Тот высокомерный профессор древности, как же его зовут, Валькарин, слишком рискованно. Уничтожу его позже, когда пожелаю. И этого абсурдного скелета, которого он теперь везде с собой таскает.
This is a revenge list.
Johanna was never one to refuse a long and complex grudge.
People from the party. You.
Unsurprising.
And Manfred.
Ну, естественно. Ай! Застряла. Но выбралась. Так, ну что, заходим. Жирненькие мертвецы, я хочу вам сказать. Вообще в последнее время все какие-то жирненькие стали. Неужели мы к концу игры приближаемся? Ой.
That was a lot of undead.
You may as well weep for the fuel in a bonfire.
I'm seeing why Hezekiah failed that lich morality test.
We must make haste to that lantern.
Да бежим, бежим. Только вот боюсь. Там у них свои планы.
Johanna's stolen a chamber from the Grand Necropolis and transposed it under Blackthorn Manor.
Mages. You want contracts in your life? This is how you get a contract on your life.
The Necropolis's wards here are still intact. No wonder we couldn't sense what she's been creating.
Don't think I can't sense your undead about.
Oh, I wish Manfred had stayed above.
You'll be fine. We'll handle this.
Ой! Демон явился. Все не туда ушло. Сама виновата.
That one, quickly! Manfred, there you are.
And can you release that ladder?
Thank you, Manfred. Now find somewhere safe.
Какой полезный скелет. ничего нету. Ладно, побежали быстро дальше.
There's the lantern. You're going to free the spirits inside?
We must, before we can destroy it.
Like back when you were freeing those spirits Hezenkos trapped in the manor? That took a lot out of you.
I must try, Rook.
Я надеюсь, ты не отъедешь, дед. Ой.
There are too many trapped spirits. I'm sorry. I can't. Another lash of power might end me.
Coward!
What's that, Volkaren? Afraid to chance death for your precious spirits? For all your fine words on the subject, only I had the courage to risk my life for our art.
The art of what? Destroying a city?
Do you ever stop prattling?
Johanna! Listen to me! You're right. I've never overcome fear of that final dark. I miss having a friend that could.
Yes. Always the idealist.
I'm sorry Lichdom failed you. I swear I would have helped you had you come to me. But puppeting this creature...
Puppet? Puppet? Do you think I'm staying a failed lich? I won't command my greatest creation! I will become it! How good to see you, friends. Scoffing colleagues, interfering Templars, inept rivals. You all have a place in my heart. And tonight you will fuel my ascension at the cost of your miserable lives. Move! You think you can stop me? Once I get rid of you, I will merge with my greatest work and conquer this city!
Emmerich, can she do that?
Yes! She's attempting full possession with the life of the people here.
We need to stop Hezenkos long enough to destroy that lantern.
With that much life inside it, the backlash could...
We don't have a choice.
Once I destroy you wretches, my union with my creation will be complete. Run, Volkaren. Scurry like the rat you are. I can't believe you brought your ridiculous pet skeleton with you.
His name is Manfred.
Aren't you persistent? Fine! I'll go down there myself!
About time.
Silence!
Have them! There you!
I'll crush you myself if I must. It's touching that you brought your new friends to die with you, Valkarin. I'll be sure to bury you all in the same tomb!
I've set that one up!
This isn't working. We can't break the lantern.
You think I'd leave myself vulnerable to you? Enough playing! Your pointless lives will fuel my triumph!
We have to move!
She's draining life from us. We must find shelter.
Right.
Где?
You can't free the spirits in that lantern?
It might kill me and not even work. No living thing can approach it and... Manfred! Come back!
Any last words, Valkarin, before I... Ugh, you miserable little...
Manfred!
Manfred knew you could do this. So do I.
By the spirits bound here, night and shadow, light and blood.
What are you doing?
Let your chains loosen. Let the fade draw close.
You'll never succeed, you old fool!
I release you to the air.
No! You small-minded...
Emmerich, how's Manfred holding together?
We must go to the necropolis. His body could only take so much. But I underestimated him, Rook. What bravery in the heart of the dead. And how he grew. Manfred disobeyed me beautifully. He was his own soul at the end.
Can you bring him back?
I will ask.
Emmerich Valkarin. You were not expected so soon.
Did it just get colder?
You're in no danger, Rook. He's come to hear my plea. My lord, I come regarding Manfred, my fallen companion.
Yes, There are ways to return his spirit. But should you do this, Lichdom falls from your grasp.
What? Why?
Lichdom is long. If I'm to stand outside death, I must make peace with others passing through it.
What would we otherwise become? How many exceptions till tyranny? Revive him and remain mortal. Or let him slumber and join us.
Emmerich.
Manfred chose to help us. Am I too weak to accept his well-earned rest? I yearn for Lichdom Rook, that leap into something greater, that everlasting light. Do I revive him and live out my days? Or do I honor death by letting him rest and protect this world through immortality?
Я не знаю. Это сложный выбор. Ну, Манфред в конце был прям очень мил. Но как бы он и так был дух. Ай, на помощь с богами мне как бы Лич бы помог. Если бы я его романсила, я бы его оставила человеком. А так, наверное, пусть будет Личом.
Emmerich, Lichdom is your life's work, your dream.
I imagined I knew its price. If I haven't even the strength to accept Manfred's sacrifice, I would outlive you all, Rook.
Would you still remember us?
Always. Kept alive in Lichdom's immortal memory. Death's swift touch, held back for all time.
If you really want to go beyond death, I think you have what you need to let all of us rest.
And peace shall follow. You're right. After I make my farewells, I will undergo the last rites of Lichdom. And Rook, thank you.
Минус Манфред. Заклание душ. Благодаря отважной жертве Манфреда Эмрик остановил Хезенхос и освободил духов из сумеречного фонаря. Простившись с бесстрашным скелетом в некрополе, старший некромант преисполнился решимости защищать мир от грядущих ужасов и переступить грань смерти. Эмрик начал готовиться к заключительным обрядам превращения в Лича.
Emmerich probably has to prepare before becoming a Lich. I should see how he's doing.
Да. Вот у него появилось задание. И у Таш что-то задание. Вот Хардинг с Даврином. Побежали, пообщаемся. Фу. Не могу сказать, что мне прям сильно жалко Манфреда, если честно.
So hold on. The Blight was the Severed.
Dreams.
Right. Dreams of the Titans. And they were driven mad by imprisonment?
Yep.
How do you wrap your head around that?
The same way you wrap your head around the elven gods talking to mortals as the Tevinter old gods who were really their dragon thralls. Reality is wild. Just go with it.
Нормально сбрила.
Why is it so cold in here? I know crows who'd kill to be so quiet.
Rook, you remember Veilguard? We were discussing some preparations for my Lichdom.
I shall be with you until the end.
They sound supportive.
Veilguard is doing me a great favor.
Good. Not gonna ask what, but good.
I've so much to do. Crafting a glamour, for example. After lichdom, I'll need an illusion of my mortal appearance for polite company.
Good call.
I've told Harding about the ritual. I'll inform the others afterwards. Rook, would you accompany me during the final rites as witness to my lichdom?
Despite my feelings on necromancy, I did say go be a lich.
Thank you. When you have time, I'll send word to the necropolis.
Окей. То есть мы еще и посмотрим, как перерождаются в некроманта. Идем к Таш. Что тут у тебя?
I got word from a Ravani seer. She found a spirit who could translate the tablet. I'm supposed to meet her on the beach.
You need company?
Maybe. Yeah. Just let me know when you're free.
Окей. И в столовку еще пошли. Там наши барышни сидят. Так, что тут? Еще 1000.
I will answer.
Nev, I just wanted to say what you did back in Arlethan. Thank you. Really, you're a good friend. A really, really good friend.
You helped me as much as I helped you. But you're welcome.
I never had a sister, but, well, you're one to me. And that means a lot.
Trying to pull the heartstrings means a lot to me too, Belle. And right back at you.
Милота. Что ты?
The Wardens must be celebrating in Lavendale.
Как ты думаешь, что они празднуют? Так, ну... Это у них у всех их история. Отправляемся в Некрополь. Ой, там задания опять появились. Это просто бесконечная игра. Вот, кстати, нет. Хардинг возьмем. Он же почему-то Хардинг рассказал.
We've traced several disappearances to an unusual possession.
It seeks fear. Cut it down. How go your inquiries?
Well, thank you.
Greetings.
Ладно. Еще чуть-чуть не дотягивают.
We shall meet again.
What's this lichdom rite actually like?
I must pass through the gates and meet the oldest forces in the necropolis. A final appraisal of my soul.
Hail the living! Emmerich Volkaren and his chosen witness, Rock, the challenger who has rebuked the cruel elven gods.
Collect yourselves for the rite
I'm afraid this is as far as you're permitted. If anything should perchance go wrong, what things we've already seen. Thank you for taking me on, Rook.
There's not another necromancer I'd rather have by my side.
Truly?
Truly. Good luck, Emmerich.
I am come to be judged by the dead.
Emmerich?
I see so much more clearly now. The deeper eddies of the Fade, the pulse of the necropolis. I have been through blood and darkness, and I have emerged into light.
You look so happy, Emmerich.
I am gifted with an existence few have even dreamed of. All thanks to a friend who helped me find a clear and steady heart.
Это как-то очень... Ой. Не знаю, он мне в человеческом обличии больше нравится.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Please bear with me. This will be rather difficult to explain. I may appear the same as always, as I stand before you, but I've recently undergone a ritual that...
I thought you'd have a skull face. Like a skeleton.
It must be his glamour. It's really something, Professor. I can't sense you're a lich at all.
Harding?
Oh, no. Was becoming a lich a secret?
So, the lich stuff is true, and you crossed that line.
A lich? Look at Emmerich. Flesh and blood and everything.
He looks pale.
He always looks pale.
I have questions.
You needn't speak about me as if I'm not here.
Just tell me you'll keep your skin on.
That's not how it...
I should take notes.
Look, why don't we just start from the beginning?
Are you satisfied? Yes, I have entered lichdom, and I am not an abomination, or a demon, or a disconsolate spirit. I have become something more. And yet I am still fully possessed of myself.
So you are a skeleton. Got it.
I'm not packing up Emmerich's 15,000 books and skulls, so...
Thank you, Rook. But please, allow me. I'd like to think some of us have become friends. I value that more than you might know. But I am changed, and I would never cause you distress by staying where I'm no longer welcomed.
You're no weirder than you were before.
I've seen worse with the Wardens.
You all Really?
I think you'll be fine.
Okay, now, question time.
Это правда смешно. Так, обряды прошли успешно. Эмрик Валькарин стал владыкой-личом, одним из бессмертных хранителей Некрополя. Благодаря превращению в лича Эмрик стал по-другому чувствовать тень, что позволит ему видеть чудеса и тайны, о которых он даже помыслить не мог. И хотя профессор может принимать облик смертного, чтобы не пугать тех, кто живет за пределами Некрополя, в кругу близких он всегда предстанет в своем истинном обличье. Что там за письмо из Некрополя? Рук, еще раз благодарю за посещение церемонии профессора. Я не вправе распространяться о подробностях обряда превращения в лича, но хоть тебе и нельзя было войти в последний зал, Эмрик выразил благодарность за ожидание по ту сторону от его последнего вздоха. Теперь перед профессором открылся абсолютно новый мир, и я верю, что он с куда большей радостью вступил в него, если бы не встретил перед этим всех вас. Мы с нетерпением ожидаем его и твоего следующего визита. Окей. А все, да, он теперь... А что он как человек выглядит? Покажите мне скелета. О, облачение лича. Ну, окей. Такс. Ладно.
I've wondered, Davrin. Of all our friends, you seemed the least fazed when I revealed I'd entered lichdom.
Well, when I took the vow to be a warden, I had to sip darkspawn blood.
That's fascinating.
It's a know your enemy thing. Point is, it changed me. Death won't be the same for me as most people. And I accept that. Part of the greater good.
I see. There's nobility in that.
I think lichdom's the same for you.
Вот так вот, понимание одобрено. Кто еще куда разбежался? Эти опять тут тусят. Блин, белка.
How did you get so good at fixing alluvians?
Oh, it's mostly a survival thing. Accidentally release a couple demons or rile up the local wildlife with misdirected magic a few times and you learn what not to do.
Oh.
Что вы, робота?
Trying to take your mind off things. This place will put it on 10 more.
Really? You're not thinking of a case right now?
A case plus 10 other things.
Окей. Надо будет найти призрака. Опять на Ревейн сходить. Так. Погнали с белкой в лес. А, еще Таш. Подождите. Прежде чем пойдем хоронить Сириана, с Ташей поговорим.
Hey, you up for drinks? I'm taking Ballara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying. Sounds fun. I'm in.
Так, окей. Но сначала на похороны, потом... Миф осталось еще. Невенчанной стражей. Или потому что мы Минратос не выбрали, мы ее не можем стражей завесы сделать. В общем, странненько.
Enna Bellinaris. From the form, we bring forth the eternal. Thanks, Rook, for coming. I don't think I could have done this alone.
What is it we're doing here?
We need to light 3 more braziers. Each represents an aspect of the self. It's close to what we've always done. The Dalish, I mean. But the ancient elves used balefire to show our connection to the Fade. Or so the archive tells me anyways. I think it's what Syrian would have wanted.
I know it's hard, but you can do this.
I already buried him once. At least this time, it's for real. Let's head to the first brazier. Okay, the first brazier should be ahead somewhere.
How far?
However far it needs to be, I guess. Wonder what else we'll find. On the archive, I mean.
Could be anything, really. It didn't sound too choosy.
Not choosy, but rude. And very, very stubborn.
Я куда-то тут пошла. И куда-то вот пришла.
Lara. Hey, Irulan.
Look, if you need to talk, let me know. I don't want our history to make things awkward, and I'm still your friend, you know? Anyways, time to light the first brazier.
Third we grant to the stars, to speak your life to the firmament. Am I doing this right? I don't know. The archive wasn't much help. It told me the words, but words are only part of it. Rituals aren't just about what you say, it's why and how you say it.
Reclaiming the past was never going to be easy, but we have to start somewhere. Why not here?
Syrian made it sound so simple. Learn the past and then live it. But so much is different. Who we are now is as important as who we were. I just wish it were easier. Okay, let's head to the next brazier.
It's unusual to see all these obstacles in the way of a funeral. Death's hard to deal with, though, no matter where you come from.
Each obstacle's supposed to represent grief and moving past it, literally. But yeah, it's a little weird. Probably. Syrian would have laughed at it. Okay, on to the next brazier.
So what do you think is out there?
I don't know. Could be anything, really. That's kind of the magic. Nev, what are you doing here?
What? You know I show up for you, Belle. They'd only let one of us come, though. The rest send their regards, especially Emmerich.
I'm just... Wow. Thank you, Nev. And everyone else.
Hey, as long as I'm around, you've got family. All right, go on and light the brazier.
A third we grant to the sea, to carry you to distant shores. Syrian always wanted to see what was across the ocean. Not Pervalin, I mean really across. The other parts of the world. I wonder if the Evanurus ever left Thedas.
Maybe when this is all over, we'll find a boat and go see what's out there.
Maybe things went differently, you know, somewhere else. Without the Exalted Marches, without Tevinter, what does that even look like? Maybe better, or maybe not, but different? More of us alive, and probably free? Okay, on to the next one. Okay, one more brazier to go. I'd hoped that the archive might change, now that Anaris is gone, I mean.
I'm guessing it didn't?
It called me a witless fool 3 times when it was teaching me about ancient elven funerals.
So not so much then. I thought Dalish clans planted trees for their funerals.
This is what we've always done, that I remember, anyway. Well, we didn't use ancient magic before. First time I went to a funeral was for my grandmother. I was 7, had to climb through a bunch of fallen trees. By the time I got to the end, I was dirty and tired and sad, but not as sad as I thought I'd be. So I guess it worked. At least a little bit.
Balara, I'm sorry about Syrian.
Thanks, Strife. I'm glad you're here.
He was one of us, even if he never officially joined.
He died protecting Arlathan, even knowing the cost.
Saving the world. Seems like it might run in the family. Time to light the last brazier.
And a third we return to the infinite, to find their way to the sanctum of the eternal. And that's it. The words we used to say. According to the archive, at least. It's close to what we say now. Not the same, but nearly. And it's what he would have wanted.
It sounds nice. The sanctum of the eternal. Like you said, different, but not by much.
Maybe that's why I'm not sadder. I mean, I'm mostly okay. Not amazing, not great, but okay. We found it. That connection. What Syrian and I were looking for. When he came back, it hurt again. Worse, almost. But this time, I got to say goodbye. And now I have to live my life. That's all I can do, for either of us.
It's good you were there for your brother. And now you can live your life for you.
I will. There's so much to do, so much to still learn from the archive. I don't know what our people's future looks like, but now they know their past. And they have a future. I hope you've found peace wherever you are now. Dareth, Shural, and Na Belanaris. Syrian, I love you.
Enemies of Empire!
Не залезла я там за сундуком. Потому что не нашла ее. Ну и ладно. Так, ну что, думаю, на этом серию будем заканчивать. В следующей все еще продолжим познавать наших спутников. Ну а вы подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки и до следующей серии. Всем пока!